Need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback now. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof. I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me.
Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Jets. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Setting up to throw on first down. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie up to make the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Los Angeles.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. It'll be a gain of 9, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. From the gun, Herbert, that is caught at the 7-yard line. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to it. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
His kick is
and the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7, Jets 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 37.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
To number 28.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Herbert on 1st down now. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Gain of 12. And the Chargers 1st down.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run here with Eckler, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it to Herbert. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson.
Complete.
They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
Rob Gronkowski, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Jets, nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
To go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man. It's Mims. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Denzel Mims. 77 yards. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Jets 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
A 28-yard.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete here.
Herbert's pass.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
First down, Chargers.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
24-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Herbert. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Chargers
on first down now, run with McKinnon. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Number 47.
It's the fullback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Jets 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's coming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing is Jackson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
4-yard line.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Being chased out left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, L.A.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jackson able to connect with Mims. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Good.
10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A gain of 6 there on first.
At the 45-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw again is Jackson. Connection made with Shenault. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
25-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And Mims has got it. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Chargers 28, Jets 14. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
4th down.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Chargers.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And got his man complete. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Melvin Ingram has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Herbert now. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
At the Chargers' 47-yard line.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now here's a handoff out of the gun. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Number 28.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing again. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Down and 10.
Jackson will throw again. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 42. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, check. 3 down. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet 1st down. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
To return, it's McKinnon. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Yard line.
Here's Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
4th down.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. From the 41, Jackson steps away to his left. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Eluding and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
From the gun, Herbert. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Going on the ground with Eckler. And some room to run now. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Second down, McKinnon. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Chargers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Los Angeles.
This out quickly to Williams. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, L.A. From the gun, Herbert. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Jets, 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
The tackle by Melvin Ingram. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
From the 27, Jackson.
27-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They go play action now. Jackson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Push him back.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Williams.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Matt Judon able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Flushed out right. Now this is incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chargers, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Jets, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner on the way. Eating blood across it where the blood then the juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner, so I had to drink it to the gym. mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know you. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wings. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I can't. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break for this, anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. On the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Responsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around